I always forget.
Okay, let's start.
Okay. Yeah. So that's everybody's still a few people coming in, but let's make a start. So, welcome everybody. And obviously, welcome to Chavez, who I'm very grateful has taken the time to join us today. So, let's make the best of it. He's got here for a limited time. Lots of people are looking to get answers, ask questions, and get answers. So, take advantage of that. But as I put on my message, please pay attention to the questions, pay attention to the answers, because everybody has the same question, 4 or 5 questions. So if you've had your question answered, please put your hand down. That way we can get a great many more people's questions answered. And you never know, we may even come up across 1 or 2 questions that have not been asked yet, which seems unlikely considering the amount of questions that Chavez has been asked in the last few hours. And if you just put your hand up, please wait for your name to be called, and please turn your camera on when your name is called. I guess I'll hand over to you now, Chavez.
Thank you, Joe. Hello, everyone. I hope you all are doing good. Well, these series of meetings, which I'm holding with small groups, are bringing a lot of clarity to me and understanding as to what ground feels and what is the understanding of the leaders, what is going on in the market. And I know I'm aware about the situation or understanding or whatever that is going on. I'm aware of everything, but it is very good to closely connect with all the leaders in person, and that's why I decided to do so for these couple of days to ensure that there is interaction and I get to uh, address the community at interpersonal level. uh, it will bring more clarities on both sides, and it has been quite a successful drive so far with different groups, and I have been successful in establishing the uh, understanding. Also, I got to get a few inputs that has made my approach clearer, understanding more clearer. So we will take questions, but before we take questions, I just want to highlight a few things that are very important and that I am kind of repeating. Uh, I should probably record this somewhere and play before I take questions, but it's okay. So, uh, we released the MVP version of Boomerang, and before releasing the MVP version, we had, as a tech team, I will talk everything on the basis of the tech, the speculation that we had, the estimation that we had, the understanding that we had in terms of tech, how the product would perform. And on the basis of understanding, estimation, and expectations of the product, we deployed. And that's why maybe we were late, because we were not able to meet the expectations, and we were not able to um check the fulfillment that is required in the MVP version, the robustness that I expected, I narrated from the beta till the time we released MVP. There was some element or part that was missing, and that caused us delay. But after every delay, after all that work, we released the tab. We expected that there might be some challenges, like transaction failure, like gas fee loss, gas fee issue, errors, not perfect operation of tap, there might be few more new things that may arise in the execution of trades with various users. This is what uh, what we expected may happen. Even after we tested, we deployed everything with patience, with complete testing and results. And the DAB went live. We all witnessed. Uh, I think most of you were on call while we moved live, and you all tried to execute your trades. So many people did. We saw close to 20,000 trades in 2 hours. And these problems, limitations that we expected can arise were not there. And we witnessed that there is something different that we are experiencing in the running version of MVP. That is the bandwidth or the efficiency of the network, or you can say limitation of the network, that is causing, or that is uh, making Boomerang uh, to, you know, run in a limited fashion to ensure that every user who is clicking gets a successful trade. Of course, everyone was still getting a successful trade, uh, but the profits sometimes went uh, below the gas fee which was consumed. So, at that point, at that position, in front of me, there were two things. Uh, Now, I will talk about the affiliate marketing mindset and industry. Uh, I mean, firstly, I would say in affiliate marketing, uh, there are stories that are delivered, products are never delivered. We delivered the product. We delivered a robust product that faced limitations with the running, with the network. So there were two things. One thing was to escape from there and simply let it be. Second thing was to uh, hold on and understand and formulate the necessary steps that are required to make this efficiently work, to meet the expectation of every user that has purchased a license. And whenever there is a challenge or there is a limitation, believe me, these situations are not easy. And what I did not do anything. I just went and started taking logs and sat with my R&D team to formulate a proper structured roadmap as to how we can achieve the maximum efficiency of this product, which is kind of um you know running like and consuming the whole network's bandwidth. And then also it is very strong that it can be uh, I mean, it turned out to be very, it turned out to be outstanding. So we then created the roadmap of addition of networks and how these elements can be maximized. In the whole process, after a couple of days, what I did was to lift the restriction for some trainers, rank leaders especially, to understand and to also let you guys witness the potential of the product at that level. And that gave us room to also, uh, highlight the viability of the product when it will be multi-network, and where you can expect every user to be in what position. So in terms of product, there is no efficiency which is required. There is no enhancement that is required. It is just the efficiency that has to be uh, diversified with more and more networks. So now there will be also few conditions in which we will set a number of transaction limit for maybe some leaders to 1000 trades a day. And right now, with 100 trades a day, the analysis which we received, we understood that it is a structure where one user, I mean, every user is using Polygon right now, but when it will be multi-chain, then the traffic will be, distributed. And the possibility of running multiple trades on Polygon can also be in picture. Also, the other network's efficiency can also be measured. So, in this whole process, uh, we as a tech team need to expedite the addition of networks. And also, you as a leader, or you as a user, has to, or I need to take care of every user and leader also. This is my responsibility. So what we will do is we have estimated the timeline, due course of time in which multiple networks can be added, and then proper um, bandwidth can be distributed, and expectation of the product can be in real picture with time. So I assume multiple network addition in next couple of weeks, like every network after network we will add. But the course of time will be close to 3 months, where uh, there will be, uh, I mean, it will build with time, but I'm saying I'm giving a whole timeline in terms of months, 3 months, where we will have to even stop the sales of licenses, and we will ensure that the users who acquired the licenses, they exhaust the license and they buy again. And if then any license which is not renewed will be made available to the new people. uh, I know in this time, the roadmap, or the uh, you know the estimation that I'm giving will be clearer when we will have one more network. But in these 3 months, we will not only push sales of licenses, but also I will give you guys more tools to ensure that everyone makes money. We will release the card program. Card program is going to be very simple in terms of utility, that any user standing on the streets can sell the card to anyone randomly who just wants to spend something into crypto. And we know how many people are there outside affiliate marketing space who transact into crypto, who are cryptocurrency users. So the possibility of expansion with the card program within these 3 months will also be big. And then after 3 months of time, when the sales of licenses will be on hard pause, then we will release the next product that is even bigger than Boomerang. And that was my objective of running this. properly with the set roadmap so that leaders also make money. That is very essential and important. Uh, and it is my responsibility to ensure that every leader makes money. Now I can answer questions.
Okay. Yeah, put your hand up, people. Let's get the answers that everyone's been um, requesting. So let's go with G20. If you just, Greg.
Oh, hi, Joe. How y'all doing?
Hello, mate. How you doing? Yeah. Ask your
Yeah,
question,
how you
please,
doing,
mate.
Shavez? All right,
Hello, I'm
my,
good.
my
How are you?
question, Shavez, is this. Hold on, let me turn it on. My question is this. Right now, I understand what y'all doing, but right now in BTCC, in the walls, I have withdrawals that I can't even get out. I've been trying to get them out for 5 or 6 months. I got Ascension Awards. I got team members that got Ascension Awards. We haven't been able to get them out, but you guys are promoting selling more miners and more boomerang. I can't even get the money out that's in there now. So I'm trying to figure out, is that ever going to be open up where we'll be able to withdraw, or what's going on with that?
Every withdrawal is going out. Uh, I don't, uh, I mean, which you are talking about the clubs.
Okay, say that again.
Are you talking about the Ascension Club?
Yeah, yeah. Century Club, I can't get no withdrawals out. Every time I do it, it says out of sync.
No,
And I'll
no,
be even,
but
they open up the ticket, then 3 days later they close the ticket and say it's done, and I don't know what's going on.
no. Withdrawals work. I think you just need to plug in a little bit and
Plug in
see,
what?
plug in and check. If you see any error while you withdraw, you just need to try again, and your withdrawal will be successful.
Yeah, I try every day, Chavez, and I email them every couple of days, and I get the same response. I'm just trying to understand. I got Ascension Awards I haven't gotten since October last year. And then I got people that hit a month ago, 2 months ago. They haven't gotten anything. Then I just did a small $10 withdrawal from just to see if it would work, and it's still pending. It's been 3, 4 months, and that's what's concerning to me. I
Okay.
know you want to sell more miners and more boomerang, but the purpose of
Mhm.
selling, if people can only put in and can't withdraw, what are the
Okay.
benefits?
Well, I would not agree with this one. People can withdraw. People are withdrawing every day, and every leader sitting here makes withdrawal regularly. If they make income, they withdraw. If you get error message, you gotta try again, simply, and you will get the withdrawal. Second thing about the clubs, uh, make sure you withdraw the whole amount, not to try with $10, $5, um, so that the entire amount is dispersed to you. Uh, it is meant to be like that. Uh, third thing, uh, whole database, whole user base is making withdrawals every single day. So I think you are kind of missing out. I don't know,
Well, Chavez,
maybe.
the thing is, I withdraw my Ascension Award back in October, and it's gone, but I never received it. And I was on a live call with you back then. You said, I'm gonna take care of it right now, I'm gonna take care of it right now, and it never happened. And that's been
Let me.
almost 9 months ago.
Yes, exactly. So there might be some. If it was successful, then it might have
It
been
was
done
successful,
already.
but it's gone. But I haven't received anything. It's just saying
Yes,
that it's gone out of the Ascension Award Club, going into your, because you said I had the wrong wallet address, first of all. I had a
yes,
USDT address in there. Then you told me to send a Shiba address in there, and I sent that, but then nothing ever happened after that.
yes, exactly. So this is where there is issue. So you should have informed in the ticket, or you should have informed me that, or I would have already informed you that you have a wrong address.
Yeah, and I
So
sent you the right address, but I never heard from you again.
okay, let me see. What's your username?
Ghost Style. The one I'm missing is it's a crazy name. Oh, let me look it up. It's called TA 576-52862.
TA.
Yeah, TA 576-52862.
Yes. This
It shows that
withdrawal,
it's gone, but I don't know where it went at.
it has been processed because the address was wrong. So
Yeah, but where did
see,
it go? Yeah, because
to
I had
this,
a USDT address in there, and you told me to put the right address, and I personally texted that to you back then, but I never got a response with the Shiba address.
okay, then okay, I will take this again and I will send it to team and ask them to process again. But the withdrawal was processed, and you put the wrong address. It
Yeah, I did.
was yes, so it is something that we need to escalate. Can you send? Who is your upline? Can you?
It was Tammy, but I signed up again under Joe because they all quit, so we was left in limbo.
Okay, so send it to Joe. Your details. I will
Okay.
make sure team will fulfill the withdrawal. Joe will remind me, and don't worry about it. And whenever you face any kind of difficulty, just consult Joe. And these are not even issues which you are highlighting. Everyone makes a withdrawal on a regular basis. There are no issues, and if there are any issues, people try again and they are successful.
Okay.
Very
All
simple.
right. All right.
Thank you.
Thanks. I appreciate it.
Thank
Thanks
you.
very much there. So
All
just
right.
a reminder for everybody. Obviously, this is not a troubleshooting session. This is primarily to get clarity with regards to Boomerang and the way forward and the roadmap and understanding the current situation that we're in so that you can all be on the same page and understand how we're trying to drive the company forward, the community forward. So please try and stay on track if that's possible. Thanks very much. Okay, Goldman 33, Ronnie, unmute yourself.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello, Shavez.
How are you?
I'm good. Thank you. How are you?
I'm good.
I have a question regarding the one trade per day, yeah?
Mhm.
Yeah. Can you please explain, because I haven't, I cannot come in and see the other meetings because I have been blocked. So can you please explain to me why it is that we only can make one trade per day? Is it because of the Polygon network, or is it because there is restrictions on Boomerang?
No, it is because uh, Polygon network uh, cannot suffice these many transactions, and it would certainly uh, make users book profits that will be lesser than gas fee, and that flaws the whole objective of the product. That's why we introduced a restriction. Initially, when we went live, there was no restriction. The moment we realized that users, for the sake of executing transactions, are executing and making profits that are lesser than gas fee, and Polygon network was congested the whole time, and it was continuously congested for the whole time. So we had to manually put the restriction on so that we can think and decide what we can do in order to uh, make this streamlined. So
So the
that's where.
problem,
Mhm.
yeah, yeah.
Sorry.
So the problem is that the profit is lower than the gas fee. Is that it?
When there is no, it is because the user is and trying, and that kind of queues up the transaction and surges a gas fee, and the gas prices on Polygon becomes too high, that $2-3. So it takes us to a point where both the things do not work properly. Not Polygon, and then, well, Boomerang executes the trades because it is designed to do so.
But won't the gas be even higher now that we come closer to the bull run?
Sorry.
Now we're getting closer to the bull run, yeah? So
Yes.
so all the gas fees on all blockchains will get even higher, yeah? Won't that be a problem?
No, that won't be a problem, because in our DApp, in our protocol, what we have done is we have the optimization of the gas fee functionality. If you click on that, then your gas fee will not be more than cent or 2 cent uh, with that functionality. And we have designed that functionality to save gas fee for the users. Initially, if you remember, I said uh, 1 week before the release that there will be no gas fee on trades, but that particular development could not be successful. So we had to make sure that we save the gas losses of the whole community in a way. So we created the whole structured repository on Matic. We staked Matic in a repository, and we uh, it is just like energy lending, to ensure that contract executes the trades at lower gas fee for our users especially. So gas fee uh, you know surge will not affect in any way.
So
Not
what
just
can we what, how many
not just
trade can we expect per day later on?
Okay. So what we will do is, now we are adding one more network, Arbitrum, and after Arbitrum we will keep on adding networks consistently. Every 15 to 20 days, 10 to 15 days, we will add a network, and that would give us the bandwidth on particular network, and the traffic will be distributed on different networks. And just like some leaders are doing 100 transactions a day, the restriction for the users will also be lifted slowly in particular networks where there is bigger possibility of bandwidth. And this is how the boomerang that is expected in the eyes of every license holder will be visible.
I was just hoping it would go faster, yeah, because
Yes, we are trying our
if
level. This is what we are working on. And
yeah,
the problem would be if any of the fundamentals of the product would have been missing. But here we have a different kind of limitation, which we uh, as a tech team have to deal very amicably, and we are doing it.
yeah, we'll see what how it will go. My because my profit it will take me many years to reach my profit ceiling.
No,
How
no,
it looks now, yeah.
don't worry about it. See,
Uh,
and you can compare with, let's say, I'm giving you an example. Some of the leaders who are training, or it was easy
Recording in
for us.
progress.
It was very easy for us to pick the rank leaders and give them the restrictions lifted to check how it would perform, uh, at different scale. So we lifted their restriction up to 100 transactions a day. So if they are making 100 transactions, they are making close to $50 a day. And let's say we go live on 5 networks, they are making close to 500 transactions a day. That is making them, uh, you know, close to
250.
$250 a day. And this whole process of taking sample sizes, because it's an AI, right? Taking sample sizes from this data will help us enhance. I mean, we don't have to enhance it, will enhance itself with time. And the possibility or the eventuality of the outcome will be even better than that. So, this is what I see, because nothing in terms of product is at lack, or it is lacking.
Okay. Okay. That's it for now. Yeah.
Thanks
Thank
very
you.
much, Ronnie. Okay, Jay, up you come.
Hi, Shavez. Hi,
Hello, how
Joe.
are you?
Fine, thank you. How are you doing? Taking
Good.
care of yourself?
Yes.
Or just running around and working all the time, just like me?
Yes.
Everybody curses me, so okay. All right. Important that you get us what we want, but at the same time, you have to be there. So taking care is just as much important, right? Okay. Now, I think my team and Joe's team is very happy to see you in this room. Thank you for coming in. On behalf of the team, Joe, I'm welcoming him every Sunday. Is that okay? Okay, I know. I've been ambitious. Try one Sunday a month. Is that okay? All right.
Definitely.
We're just about filling the room. Not bad. Okay. All right. In terms of what has happened, I, especially me, if not all the rest of the people, certainly understand the technical difficulties. You were having problem explaining to us, and I used to have the problem explaining it to my bosses because they didn't know anything about technology, and I had to explain why the delay. So I understand what you're going through. I also very happy that we're going to get a good product that can run almost our, not my lifetime, but all of you guys' lifetime. Okay. Um, only thing that really brought us down, at least few of us leaders who have a project on hand right now, that we're getting 86 people on board, or at least we have planned to get 86 board. They're all signed up, ready, waiting for their licenses, and we three of us are supposed to trade and get enough money and give it to them. That's the deal, and that we could not do. I'm not worried about my balance, and neither of the other two people, but three of us really wanted to get these 86 people on board. Can you reserve the 86 for us
Definitely.
before you sell out the 5,000? Whenever you're ready, we'll trade and we'll give it to them. In the meantime, I'll teach them affiliate marketing and start earning from there and selling cards and all that other stuff. But I do want to get them their license that they've waited since almost February. So
I will explain. I will explain
that's
you
the
the
only thing
situation.
that's bothering me.
No,
Okay.
do not worry about it. I will explain how it is going to turn out. Uh, the explanation that I am giving is based on the viability and estimation that is proven and tested with Polygon. So when we go multi-chain, uh, it will be clearer for the users. What I'm saying will be clearer in picture. And as I said, after 3 months, we will hard pause the sales of licenses. And I mean, this is affiliate marketing industry, I know how fast things move. The moment we will have one, two more networks, leaders would have the clearer vision as to what is going to happen and how they are going to consume. So the sales of licenses will be very quick, very fast, and then I don't know, maybe 3 months is a long time, I'm saying, but it will be kind of uh, exhausted before that, and we have to put the hard pause because it is what my team has analyzed, that with multiple networks, with particular bandwidth of different uh, blockchain networks, the product can functionally work for 500,000 people. So let's see uh, how fast we are able to see this picture. We know that it is exactly what is going to happen because we have tested the product. Users have tested the product, not just the tech team. Users have tested the product, and this uh, estimation is based on the responses or the logs on the blockchain that we have in terms of transactions. So I hope, I mean, affiliate marketing industry reacts very quickly in terms of these things. So let us see how it goes.
So you're
Thank you
going
for
to
your
reserve
question.
it for us?
Okay, thanks for
Uh,
your question, Jay.
Okay.
Let's get going. Time is limited. So please, everybody, if you can limit yourself to one question. So whatever your list of questions is, please pick your most important question and ask that of Chavez. And if you can keep it to the subject of the roadmap and the way forward. Thanks very much. Zunaida, up you come.
Yes, thank you. No, because I'm a newbie here and I just got my profit ceiling I think 4 days ago, and it took 4 days to get one USDT. So I presume that it will take how many months before I can get my 1,500 ceiling. Now, I also have concern about the miner that goes together with our license, right? The
mhm.
$50 miner. I
Yes.
have a suggestion
Hmm.
if you will accept,
Yes.
because we are having difficulty in reaching our profit ceiling in so short a time as we thought we would get it, right?
Hmm.
How about, because I don't know where to find my miner. Probably because we're having time before we could get our profit ceiling, probably we could start mining, right?
Zunaida,
Yes.
please keep your questions short. We've got lots of people with their hands up. If
Yeah,
you could
I'm
please
asking,
keep your
yeah,
questions
my
succinct.
question is about the miner. When can we
Yes. Yes.
start mining? So at least we can get
Definitely.
some mine, the BTCC, because
Right. Right.
we're having time getting our profit ceiling. It will take months.
You are
4 days for one USDT.
you are
You're breaking up,
right,
Chavez.
and it will not take months
Probably was my internet.
because there is just one network. Okay, uh, Zenaida,
Yes,
there is just one network, and we are there is just one network, and users are executing just one trade a day.
yes.
So it is working under limitations. Okay, let other networks be integrated, and the picture in terms of returns that you see in for Boomerang will be different. So all I just want to ask you is to wait, hold on, let Arbitrum come into integration, and then you will understand the speed will become faster. And also the about NFT miners, yes, we will start now the minting, but before minting the miners, there are some backlogs inside the BTCC ecosystem that is making the NFT miners unrecognized due to some log issues inside the blockchain. So we are fixing that. Once we fix or we create the new contract, the minting will start.
Okay, that's it. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Zunaida. Please, again, if you can keep to the subject for me, please, and pick your most important question. Emilio, up you come.
Hey, good afternoon, Chavez. Long time no see, man.
Long time. How are
Yes,
you?
sir. Yes, sir. I'm great, man. I'm great. A little bit frustrating, but I'm okay. So, I have a question for you, Chavez. You have mentioned that every leaders on this call are making money or withdrawing. Which platform are you referring to? Because me personally, I've not been able to I mean, I cannot withdraw anything. For an example, for BTCC platform, where the only income that we have coming in right now is the money we get every month. Hold on one second, Joe, please. The only money we have coming in is from the dividend, where we cannot withdraw. So when you say every leaders are withdrawing, which platform are you referring to?
Everywhere. So BTCC dividend withdrawals USDT BTC20 has been paused for I think last 2 days, 3 days. We will resume that. Once it is resumed, you can withdraw. Leaders have been withdrawing every month. Along with that, USDT TRC20 withdrawals are there. See, these questions, when you ask, you can go on blockchain and yourself see what are the transactions. Nothing in the blockchain network is hidden.
So are you saying I can withdraw my dividend from BTCC, Chavez? Is that what you're saying?
You can withdraw. Try it today. After some time, you will see. You will find. Okay.
Using what? TRC20?
BTC20.
Okay.
Okay, thanks.
I have a quick follow-up question, man. Please listen. I know some leaders had asked you to. You said right now there are leaders that doing about 100 withdrawal per day. I'm sorry, not withdrawal. Trade per day, and Boomerang. Is there any way at some point before the 3 months you can pause the leader and open the community to do some trading? Because I know sometimes some of the leaders have asked you to make sure they would rather don't get paid, but some of the community get paid. At some point, Chavez, I admire you, man. I admire you. But
Emilio, come on, please keep it quick.
We in the group right now, Joe. 1 second.
Yeah, but keep it quick.
From the small group right now with family. One thing that you say that was not too favored, when you say it is your job for the leaders to make money. What about the community? And I'll be quiet. I'll let you answer.
Thank you, Emilio. When I say leaders, I mean everyone here on the call, everyone who is using Boomerang, everyone who is a member of We Are All Satoshi is a leader in the market, because he or she has tendency to refer and bring people on board. So I use terminology as leader for every member of WAS. Okay. Second thing, yes, I totally agree with you. The goal is to make sure we set the conditions where end users, every user, not just the rank leaders, are able to make multiple transactions a day. But the steps to do so, there are, steps. So we are following those steps. We had to select some of the users and give them this, possibility of making multiple trades so that we can understand how it works. We cannot randomly select people from the community. Oh, Erica is very beautiful, so she will make 100 trades a day. Joe is sitting on call, so he will make 100 trades a day. No, not like that. Every rank, so it is very easy. I gave this example also in last call, that in a school, whenever management has to pick few kids, they just pick the in all the classes who are standing or on the first position simply, and they just make them guinea pigs and experiment or do something and give them some privilege and test. So this is how I'm doing it. This is the right way to do it. I cannot fish in the whole community that this is the most deserving user who can possibly trade. There are people who even bought $10,000 license. So many of them. I cannot even go with them because it is difficult for me to analyze. I don't get into it. It's simple with the fundamental things. Rank leaders, they are helping us understand this. They are not intended to make more money than you. It is just matter of time where these restrictions will be lifted, and slowly and gradually it will be for everyone. So understand, it is just due course of time.
Lovely. Thanks very much for that question. Just so everybody knows, I'm going to take the last question will be from Louise Abbott. Okay, because that last hand popped up, we'll add that extra one in. Oh, no, it's gone. Okay, Louise Abbott will be the last question. Leo, if you can ask your question, please, and if you can keep it to anything to do with the roadmap and Boomerang,
Yeah,
please.
sure. Yes. Hello, Joe, and hello, Chavez.
Hey, Leo.
Our team here in Abu Dhabi is already moving forward with regards to the presentation. Actually, we'll be starting out on Monday, tomorrow. And I have just some sets of questions regarding Boomerang with our roadmap. As you mentioned that you're going to add network. When we have the additional network, will the trade also be added? I mean, will there be no more restrictions, or there will be some additional trades for Polygon and as well as
Yes.
yeah. So how many trades can we do in Polygon when we have the additional network? Yeah.
Exactly. So first we need to have network in place. Just like a few leaders are doing 100 trades, we can when the traffic will be divided, we can then formulate, or we can experiment with a few more people by giving them bigger bandwidth of making 1,000 trades a day, and that will give us more understanding as to, let's say, we unrestrict the community to make 5 trades a day on particular network, and then other network is also working, and then other one is also working. So this is how realistically it would be expanded.
Great. Thank you. Do we have any presentation in place for the as we are moving forward? Are we still using the same presentation, or can we?
We have the updated one, which we are using. You can contact Joe and take. Also, the roadmap is going to be included in the presentations from now. I need to sit with presenters and formulate. Yes.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
That's it.
Thanks, Leo. Balchandra.
Okay. Let's organize this one more time, and please try to bring a smaller group so that every question is covered and I'm able to interact with everyone. The goal of these meetings is to interact with leaders very, very personally, and I can go on multiple meetings, no problem, but make sure we have smaller groups so that it is more interactive.
Yeah, okay, no problem. You want to carry on, or you want to?
Can I go, please? Joe?
Yeah.
Because other people are chasing me.
Okay.
We have Trashit and then 10 p.m. Okay.
No, that's fine. That's fine, because you've been here an hour, so that's fine. Okay. Thanks very much, everybody. Sorry your question wasn't asked, but you can submit them on a future Zoom, which we'll arrange, and I will notify.
We will organize Joe, please organize another meeting, maybe tomorrow or day after tomorrow, according to the schedule, and we will get on a call again.
Okay, no
Thank
problem.
you, Joe, for putting this
Thank you.
together.
Thank you,
problem.
Shavez.
Thanks, Joe.
Thanks very much, Shavez. Very much appreciate you coming on.
Thank you very much.
So much.
Okay, bye.
Thank you, and Shavez, for making this.
Thank you very much, everyone. Thank you, Joe. Thank you.
That's all right. I'll stay on for a little bit longer. We'll just let Shavez. Has he gone?
Thank you, Shavez.
Yeah.
Okay, so if the men win, then they
Okay, so just mute everybody. Okay, so Shavez has gone now. He's got to go on to the next Zoom. So we're going to arrange another Zoom, but maybe I can answer some questions if anybody has any for me. But we'll arrange another one of these for in a few days from now. But as Shavez said, he wants it to be a smaller group of people so that he can get to know the leaders. So then I suggest what you do is put your questions together and hand them to your upline leader, active upline leader. Okay, let's define that as someone who's actively team building and who's actively participating in the community. So if you hand your questions up, then we can get those dealt with as well. But for now, if anybody has any questions, if they want me to continue, then I will do so. So, Balchandra, did you ever want to ask me a question? Hi.
Hey, Joe. Hey, Joe.
Yeah, I'm happy to answer any questions.
Joe, can you hear me?
Who's that? Is that Emilio?
Emilio, yeah, man. I just wanted to give kudos to you for putting this together. I mean, without you, there's a lot of people in the community that would not get any answered, that would not get to participate in those type of meeting. I know you've been getting a lot from everybody, but I want you, me personally, I want to say thank you for putting your neck out and to try to provide us with as much as information as you can. Appreciate it.
Thank you very much, Emilio. I really appreciate that sentiment. You know, it's hello there, Balchandra. Give me 1 second. I just want to respond to Emilio, and I'll take your question. It's, you know, there are only a certain amount of questions, and there are only a certain amount of answers, and you know, we're in the situation that we're in through nobody's control. So now we have to work the roadmap. There's only 500,000 spaces for Boomerang. So you guys have to decide how many of that 500,000 people will be in your tree. But whatever happens, I'll be here doing as much as I can to support as many people as I can and provide as much information as I can. So thanks for that, Emilio. Okay, Balchandra. Yes, hello. Thanks for coming.
Hello, Joe. How are you?
I'm wonderful. Thank you very much. Great to see you here. How can I help?
Joe, I'm not clear about Boomerang roadmap.
Okay.
There is nobody's clear the Boomerang roadmap. Only this is a meeting of one-sided meeting. Only Shavez is going to convey what is the problem. But last 15 days there is no issue, no roadmap of the what he is doing actually last 15 days.
I can't hear you very well. Say that again.
What is the roadmap of the Boomerang now?
Okay, so who's your upline?
That is okay. My upline is a Greece.
Is in Greece.
Yeah.
Okay. Is it Margarita? No.
Nothing.
Okay. All right. So Balchandra, I don't. The reason I ask is because I don't know if you're in my WhatsApp groups. If you're in my WhatsApp groups, I have been doing Zooms 4 times a week for the last 2 months. And in the last 3 weeks, I think, or 2 weeks since the launch, I've been explaining the roadmap. So let's have a look. Is there anybody here wants to repeat what I've just said and tell me I'm wrong? Anybody here wants to tell me that I'm wrong? Chandra, you're laughing, but asking the community.
No,
Ask.
you're not wrong, Joe. People should just come to the Zooms that are available to them instead of wasting Chavez's time asking questions that would have been answered if they'd have attended previous Zooms. We've just wasted all our times now when we could have been asking questions about Boomerang.
That is 100%, Joe. There's 50 pages in this book. If this gentleman wants you to go back to page 1, that would be definitely wasting everybody's time. When we already cover from page 1 all the way to 59. Now he wants you to go back to page 1.
Thank you.
The roadmap is very clear.
Zooms. Sorry.
Yeah, Joe, the roadmap is very clear and we understand very clearly. So I don't think we have to repeat the process.
Thank you. So Balchandra, if you don't know what the roadmap is, then if you haven't been coming to my Zooms, then I can't force knowledge into you. I even put the recordings in my group for everybody to watch so that you can see what it is. So I'm going to do it again, not now, but on another Zoom. I will do another Zoom and I will explain the roadmap. And if you're not there, then that's not my fault, right? Is that fair?
Hi, Joe. Sorry to disturb you, but let me rectify.
Hold on, Sandesh, hold on a second. Now, I just want to make sure Balchandra's.
No, I'm just adding. I'm just helping you. This Balchandra and me from not from Greece. We are from India.
Right. Okay.
And we are not in your group. I just wanted to rectify this. That's all. Nothing.
Okay. So whose team are you guys in? And how are you here?
Yeah, we are from Vijaya or Lucky's team.
Okay. Well, then I don't know how you're here.
Yeah. They have this link has come through somebody to us because in India we have meetings with 500 to 1,000 people. They are not able to manage the meetings properly with Shavez.
Fine. Okay, look, that's fine. That's fine. Look, you guys are here.
Sorry.
You're here now.
Fine. Sorry to disturb.
Not a problem. But obviously you need to speak to your upline and find out what the roadmap is. I make sure all of my team know what the roadmap is. But if they don't turn up for the Zooms, I can't help them.
We are happy to join you.
No, it's okay. you have your Zooms with Lucky. All right.
Okay.
Thanks very much.
Thank you.
Hey, Joe.
Okay.
Joe.
I don't know who that was. Who's that?
Jim.
Hey, Jim. Jim. Go on.
Yeah, just to let you know that link was on the WAS group.
Not my Zoom.
No, this one here.
Oh, okay.
Lucky was also inside this Zoom.
Yes, I invited her.
So I think she'd take people with her.
No, because this was only supposed to be for people in my community. Everybody's doing Zooms for their own community. Okay, Cece, what's your question? You're muted, Cece.
Thank you. Got to get it show up on the screen. It's in reference to the card program.
Yeah.
And as we've been told, initially we were told that's free for us, the community. But insofar as selling it for $10, which is a phenomenal price, and of course they're going to have to sell some miners or license in order to put money on the card. But will it?
No, not necessarily. Not necessarily. Because you'll be able to transfer crypto from anywhere onto the card.
Oh, okay. That's a tremendous benefit. But is it qualified then to become a premium position? If you enroll and you purchase a card program and you put your third person in yourself, are you then eligible for all of the affiliate rewards?
That's an excellent question. And as yet, I don't know. Shavez is still calculating out the compensation plan and how that will work. So we will get that information sometime this week, I imagine. But I don't know. Yeah, the card will be. So as I understand, what I know so far is that you will be able to sell the card anywhere around the world online. You'll be able to promote that card and sell it to anybody. Okay. What they will have to do is open an We Are All Satoshi account and buy the card.
Right. Okay.
Now that gives you a window to be able to introduce them to the ecosystem.
Mm-hmm.
If they want to, no problem. If they don't, also no problem.
Mm-hmm.
But they will be able to transfer their crypto from anywhere. It's not just limited to Boomerang profits or BTCC profits. Any crypto, they'll be able to transfer onto it from any network and be able to, well, I don't know about any network. I suppose there'll be only a certain amount of change, but it's bound to be a very wide-ranging selection of chains, and they'll be able to spend it anywhere in the world because it's all backed by Visa. And there'll be a compensation plan behind it. So you will all start earning through that compensation plan as soon as you start selling cards. Not only that, Shavez, as the owner of the card and having signed the contract with HSBC, he gets lots of cashback deals from HSBC. Those cashbacks, he will give every penny of it back into the community. I don't know how he's going to do that yet, but he said he's not going to keep any of it. It will all go to the community.
That's righteous.
Okay.
Thank you.
No problem. Thanks for your question, CC. Shoba.
Hi, Joe.
Hey, Shoba, how you doing?
I'm fine, thank you. And you?
I'm wonderful, thank you very much.
That's good. Joe, I want this question. I would like you to put it to Shavez, please. I want to know, I know he said he's got other programs on the cards. Could you ask him whether he would kindly release them so that people can make some money while we're waiting for Boomerang to really start, kicking off? Please.
What other program are you referring to?
He said he's got 2 other programs in his back pocket ready to be launched, but he's holding them back. Could you ask him whether he would launch one at least so that the community can start making?
Yeah, we have asked a few times, to be honest. The leadership have put in, and that's why he's bringing forward the card. If you remember, the card wasn't supposed to be launched for 45 days, but he's been in meetings every day with whatever bodies it is that he deals with that organize the card. And that is why he's bringing the card forward, so that people can start selling it and start earning income through that. If he brings the other projects, like the index trading platform, if he brings that forward now, then people will forget about Boomerang, and then Boomerang just won't be a success.
How can we forget? We've put money in it already, Joe.
Of course, yes.
It's sticking so slowly.
Yeah.
It's putting food on the table. That's all I'm thinking about.
Of course, and I think the card will do. I know, and I think the card will do that. I think the card will do that, because when you're selling it at $10, and most other cards are way more than that, when you can sell that online for $10, you'll be promoting that, and you'll be able to sell that anywhere and earn an income through the affiliate system with that. For $10, that'll fly off the shelf. There's not a doubt in my mind. When I put a TikTok up promoting that, there'll be plenty of sorry, that's my dog just annoying me. There'll be plenty of people messaging me asking how they get the card. But yes, within the community, nobody's going to forget Boomerang within the community, but the objective is to get to 500,000 people in the next 3 months. If people are earning money on something else, they're not going to be promoting Boomerang. And we need Boomerang to get to 500,000, and it will happen. It will happen. Now, all of that 500,000 people that are going to join over the next 3 months, they are either going to be in your tree or they're going to be in somebody else's tree. While anybody's sitting on the sidelines waiting for something else to happen, nothing else is going to happen. The card is coming. The card will be with us probably by the end of this week, maybe the following week. And you'll be able to start selling that card. But Chavez has already said he's not going to launch the other platform until Boomerang is functioning fully and everybody is working and earning through Boomerang, because that is his priority, to get that right. If he brings the other projects as well, firstly, people will stop talking about Boomerang and they'll forget about Boomerang. Secondly, he'll have to take tech team away from getting Boomerang functional, fully functional, to work on the other program. Yes, it's ready to go, but it will also still need ongoing monitoring and maintenance. And you don't know what might go wrong. Yes, it's ready to go, but again, once 80,000 people start using it, if that then has another glitch, now he's got to split his tech team up to fix that glitch. And he doesn't feel that it's fair to launch another product and expect people to put money into that other product, even if it is only $50, when they haven't yet earned money from the original product. And I have to say, I kind of agree. So it's difficult, but if people, how can we seriously, in all good conscience, ask people to put money into something else when they haven't earned from what they've already put their money in? So Chavez is desperately trying to get everything working and get Boomerang fully functional as fast as he can. If he can do it in 2 months, he'll do it in 2 months. If he can do it in 30 days, he'll do it in 30 days. But there are going to be 500,000 people in the Boomerang community in the next 3 months. And for anybody that's not recruiting and putting people in their tree, when we get to 500,000 people, that's it. There won't be any more recruitment on Boomerang for the foreseeable future. And that is ongoing income through the constant rebuying of licenses that will be coming in every single day, passive income alongside what you're earning as independent income into your MetaMask wallets. So I understand and appreciate what you're asking, Shoba, but Chavez has been very clear about what he wants to do. And that's why he's bringing the card project forward from 45 days to the next week or so. Hopefully that answers your question satisfactorily.
Yeah, thank you.
Do you have another question I'll answer?
No, I don't. Thank you.
Okay.
Hey, Joe.
Marla. Hold on, Jim. I'll be with you in a second. Let me get through the questions. Otherwise, we'll be, it's going to be. Marla, up you come. Marla?
Yes, I'm here. Can you hear me?
I can, yes.
Okay, so I'm just trying to get clarification. We can or cannot bring somebody in right now?
Yes, of course.
Okay, so we can bring somebody in.
Yes, recruitment hasn't stopped.
Okay,
I'm still bringing people in. I've done 3 Zooms yesterday.
And they can purchase and they can be whitelisted?
Yes.
Okay, and then as the trading goes, once the trading is open up and we reach our ceiling, we will be able to purchase a new one right away.
Well, you'll be able to purchase on the basis of availability of license. So once we reach that 500,000 people, or 500,000 members, the licenses will be restricted on a daily basis. So how many, I don't know. So you may be able to rebuy your license that day. You may have to wait until the next day for more to be released. But you don't need to wait until you've completed your profit ceiling before you buy the next license. As soon as you've earned your $500, no, as soon as you've earned your first $500, you can buy another license.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Right, but I purchased a license bigger than 500, so...
Oh, okay, I was just using that as an example. I'm just saying, as soon as you've earned the money, earned your first batch of money back, let's say you've made 10,000, let's say you've bought a $10,000 license. Okay. So as soon as you're due back $20,000. So as soon as you've made your first 10,000, then you can buy a $10,000 license. Although I suspect that it'll be better to aim to buy like the $3,000 and $5,000 licenses. But we don't know until, you know, we go live. But yes, licenses will be basically rotated within the community at that point.
Within the community at that point.
Because once we reach that 500,000, there'll be no more licenses sold outside of the community.
Okay, to all be within the community.
That's it.
Okay, and then my last question is, everybody's only getting one trade, but if we purchase more than one license, how come we're not getting, you know, 2 or 3 trades, like 1 trade per license?
Okay, so I'll tell you what I'll do then, all right? Since there's obviously people who've not been getting clarity, at the end of this, after the Q&A, after we finish the questions, then I'm going to explain exactly what happened and why we're in this situation. So everybody's on the same page. Is that okay, Marla?
Yes, thank you.
I'm going to explain the roadmap. All right. Wonder Boy, up you come.
Me?
No, Wonder Boy.
Hi, Joe.
I don't know. Have you got your hand up, Jim?
No, I didn't.
Oh, you haven't got your hand up. Oh, okay, no problem. No. Listen, I'll definitely take your question. But give me a second. Let's do these ones first. So Wonder Boy, up you come.
Yeah, Joe, thanks. I noticed something. If you miss your trade for a day, and you go on the next day, you can't do 2 trades, right?
That's a good question.
You can't, Joe.
No, you can't. There you go.
Yeah, you can't.
Yeah,
you cannot be.
I got tired, and then I slept. And I wake up in the morning, I did the trade, and waited for the time to do my normal trade for that day. I couldn't do it.
Yeah, you can't do. If you miss your trade, then you won't be able to do it. Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
All right.
I was able to.
Oh, was you? Okay. Somebody was able to.
I have 2 accounts with different addresses, but in the same wallet. So, FYI.
Oh, yeah, so that's different. Oh, yeah, that's different because it's a different account. So you'll get 1 trade per account.
Right. And I don't want to cut it short, but Trasheed is probably starting.
Yeah, that's fine. That's okay. People, if you want to go to Trash Sheet, you can. If you want to stay here and I'll explain the roadmap one again, that's fine. All right, Ronnie. Ronnie.
Hello, Joe.
Hold on. Is my sound? Let me just make sure. Yeah, give me a second because I think I need to disconnect my sound. No, it's not me. Who was echoing? Was it not me? Okay, go on, Ronnie.
Yeah. When I talked with Shavez before, he said that it's still echoing, yeah?
Say that again?
Shavez said before that some leaders could make 100 trades per day on one blockchain, yeah?
Yes.
Will this be open for everybody, or how is it? How many trades per day can we expect when Boomerang is fully finished?
Well, when it's fully finished, then the expectation is for everybody to be trading unfettered. Again, Ronnie, I've been doing Zooms explaining why we're in this situation, what the problem is, and how we're going to resolve it. And people haven't been coming to my Zooms. But if you wait, I will do at the end of this Q&A, I will do a full explanation of the roadmap, why we're in this situation, so that now we've got 55 people here, so that everybody knows, and you'll know as well, and you'll understand.
So when Boomerang is fully finished, yeah, there will be no restrictions on trades.
I can't say that because I don't know, but that's the plan. Right now, the goal is to get to 10 networks so that everybody is able to do at least 100 trades a day. But beyond that, the goal is to get to a point where people are making unlimited trades. We just need more networks. Chavez's goal is to get to 10 networks first. Then we can start looking at going to 15, 20, 30 different networks so that people will be able to trade freely without any problems, just like we planned. But again, if you wait until the end and I explain why we're in this situation, you'll understand much better what the roadmap is. Okay?
Okay.
Les.
Hey, Joe. How you doing?
Hello, mate. I'm all good.
Great. You may have answered this or it's been discussed. I want to ask about the swap from BTCC to USDT. Has that? I know Shavez said he's going to do that. Do you know when, or has he done it already?
I'm not sure what you mean, because you can swap BTCC into USDT.
Oh, you can?
Yeah. You just use the swap function.
Okay. That wasn't always there. I mean,
yeah, it's always been there. Right from the beginning. We had USDT before we even launched.
I thought BTCC.
Yeah.
He stopped that. But okay, if it's there, that's my question.
No, the withdrawal, okay. So are you asking about the withdrawal or the swap function?
The swap function.
No, the swap function's always been there. Right now, you can swap BTCC into USDT, and you can send that USDT into WOZ to buy a miner or a Boomerang license. You can't withdraw it externally yet because they're still working on the bridge. They've managed to get the bridge, the functioning of the importing, of sending USDT into MetaMask. Now they're finalizing the function of withdrawing USDT from MetaMask out of MetaMask. So they're finalizing that, and over the next, I don't know how long period of time, they're going to be focusing on that. But right now, they're just obviously focusing on Boomerang. But yes, you can convert your BTCC into USDT and send it to WOZ.
Okay, that's it. That's all I need.
If you don't know how to do that, let me know. I'll send you a video. I've made a video for it.
All right,
just
thank
remind
you.
me on WhatsApp.
All right.
Jim, you've managed to find the hand. Fantastic. I hadn't forgotten you. I will come. So Rowena. Rowena?
Hello, Joe.
Hey there, Rowena. How you doing?
I am so sorry. I don't have the chance to ask questions during our rank leaders because I am at work that time. So now I believe I got the chance to ask questions. Yeah.
Okay.
Is the addition of a network is dependent on the license that gonna be sold by everyone?
No, doesn't make any difference. The license is just for the purposes of the flash loan and to be able to trade. Once you've bought a license, you'll be able to trade on any network.
So, whether we gonna reach the 500 licenses or not, the 10 network is still gonna come. Is that what you mean?
I thought that is the case, but that's not what I was saying. But yes, that is the case. We're going to 10 networks regardless. Shavez is going to get Boomerang fully functional.
Yeah, because what I have understand, I don't know, because I am not totally focused because I'm at work during our meeting. That's why Shavez is pushing us to get the 500 license for us to use for the additional network, the development of that additional network. That's what I have understood, but I don't know if I got it.
It's not specifically. No, it's not specifically that we're either going to get to 10 networks in 3 months or so, or we're going to do it in 30 days, or we're going to do it in 4 months. It's hard to put a timeline on it. It will very much depend on what difficulties they experience when adding the networks. But we will definitely get to at least 10 networks, and we will definitely get to 500,000 users. The reason Shavez wants to get to 500,000 users fast is because the bull run is expected to start September, October time. So if we can get to to 500,000 users before the bull run starts,
Okay.
That will give everybody a tremendous amount of power in the trading market, because there'll be the fluctuations when the bull run starts, when the what do you call it? The fluctuations in the market, in the prices, the volatility, that's the word I was looking for. The volatility will be exaggerated. So there'll be many more arbitrage opportunities.
Oh, so we
So
need
why
to
not have
catch up.
Boomerang? Yeah, why not have Boomerang working at full capacity? He spent millions of dollars. How much, you know, when he was telling us, he didn't say how much, but when he was telling us how many millions that it's cost, not how
Yeah,
many
I
millions,
heard
but
that. Yeah,
you
I
know,
heard that
that it
one
has
from
cost
him.
millions. You know,
Yeah.
you could see on his face, it has cost millions of dollars to develop Boomerang. You don't think that he's going to see this project through? Of course he is. He wants everybody to benefit, and the full capacity of Boomerang is 500,000.
Okay. Thank you so much, Joe.
No problem. Jim. Right. Need to unmute yourself. Jim, you need to unmute. There you go. Perfect. Sorry,
Okay.
Jim. Before I didn't realize you didn't have your hand up.
It's all right. I'm patient. Just for clarity here, 500,000 users. Where are we currently at in the number? And it's the WAS link that we use, the left and right link, right?
Yes.
Okay. So where are we at for numbers? Like, if we want 500,000, what are we at? 100,000?
Well, on the DAP, it says 122,000.
Yeah,
well,
okay.
It might be more by now. Might
Yeah,
be more
okay.
by now.
Yeah,
But I
okay.
don't know if that's 122. I think that's 122,000 users, but it's likely to be 122,000 wallet addresses.
Yeah.
So some people will have sort of 4 or 5 wallets. Some will maybe have 10, 15 wallet addresses. So it's difficult to know. But I would say that we're not far off of that.
No, I was just wondering for the numbers wise, because if we have 122,000, we got a ways to go, and we'll get there as long as everybody starts signing people up.
It's not going to listen. 500,000 sounds like a lot of people, but it will happen like that. I can tell you that people in the other team will bring in like 10,000 people a week.
Yep, that's good.
You know, so we will reach 500, 500,000 people in 3 months, or we will be extremely close. We will be extremely close. But how many of those people are going to be in your tree? That's the only question. While everybody's sitting in the sidelines waiting for what? The project is going to happen. Yep. Shavez isn't going anywhere. Shavez is still here. If he was going to go anywhere, he would have gone already. He's taken the money already. He could have shut down in the interim when we closed down beta and moved to MVP. We were under maintenance for, I don't know, what, 2 weeks, 3 weeks?
Yep.
He could have vanished then. He's already got the money. He could have vanished.
No,
Shavez isn't. I'm not speaking specifically to you. I'm addressing everybody.
Yeah, I know. I was just curious about the number. That's all.
Yeah. So if everybody's sitting on the sidelines, you're not going to be able to. Now, look, yes, there's going to be other things that are coming. The people will be able to get involved in other projects. The 500,000 is for Boomerang, not specifically. Sorry, specifically for Boomerang, not for WAS. WAS will continue to grow, and we will have other projects in the ecosystem that everybody will be able to benefit from. But
what we
Boomerang,
can do,
Boomerang is unique because Boomerang is going to be lifelong income.
So what we can do in the meantime, for everybody that's here, if you've signed up anybody, reach out to them and tell them to start registering people.
Yeah, absolutely. Start signing people up, selling licenses, because those people will not get an opportunity otherwise.
Yeah, in my tree alone, I think I got about 30 or 40 people that I've signed up.
Awesome.
So we got to reach out to them, and even by email, just reach out to them and say, hey, register somebody, even if they get one.
Just bring them to the Zooms. You know, bring them to my Zoom on a Friday. Bring them to the Zoom on a Monday night, on a Tuesday night, on a Friday night. You know, bring people to the Zooms, because we can help so many people. We can help so many people change their lives, but that's not going to happen. I mean, I don't know what the index trading is going to be like, but it's not going to be, I doubt it's going to bring as much profit as Boomerang is going to bring. Boomerang, in the end, I maintain what I've said right from the beginning. In the end, I believe Boomerang will bring us an income of at least $6,000 a month. As a starting point, I think you're looking at 1,500 to 3,000. But in the long term, the longer term, and I mean probably before the end of this year, I think we're looking at between $4,000 and $6,000 a month before we get to the end of this year.
Cool.
And people are going to be missing out. Now, I'm not in control of the technology, so I can't predict that. But that's what I'm expecting. That's what I believe. But look, it's up to you guys. How many people are there going to be in your tree? How much longer are you going to sit on the sidelines? Okay. Yep.
Thanks, Joe.
That's the last question. Thanks very much for asking, Jim. Sorry, I didn't take your question earlier. If I'd realized you didn't have a hand up, I would have done it.
That's okay.
Okay, so now I'm going to explain. I'm now going to share again what the roadmap is and why we're in the situation that we're in. Okay, everybody can see my whiteboard, yes?
Yep.
Okay, perfect. All right, so firstly, this is what happened on launch day. This is us. We're the user. And this is Boomerang. Okay? Now, just for the moment, let's call this Binance. And this is Polygon. Now, most people believe or think that this is what happens when you do a transaction. The user will do a withdrawal from Binance and send it to another wallet address, to their friend or to wherever, okay? And what most people think is that when you do that transaction is processed on the blockchain. And then that's it. It's recorded on the blockchain, and that's the end. And that's the end of that transaction. But that is not what happens. What actually happens is this: you process a transaction in Binance. That transaction then goes to a transaction pool. Whilst it's in that pool, it has to go through all of the different nodes that verify the transaction. Every single transaction on every single blockchain has to be verified first. Hold on, someone's drawing. We've got an artist among us. Can I disable annotations on here? No, we can't do it on here. Okay, please don't draw on the screen. All right, so in here, every single transaction has to be confirmed by a node. Now that can be 300 nodes, 400 nodes, 500 nodes, because this is why the blockchain is so transparent. This is why the blockchain is so accurate, because every single transaction is verified hundreds of times to make sure that it is a real transaction, to make sure that it is an accurate transaction. Then it gets added to the blockchain. Okay? Now, this is what happened on the day. $80,000 people all started doing trades, all at the same time. Every single one of those transactions went to the transaction pool. we did 20,000 trades over the space of about an hour, 2 hours. And that caused a huge blockage, a huge queue in the transaction pool. Now, this happens all the time because you'll see sometimes when you send crypto, it takes 5 minutes to arrive. Sometimes when you send crypto, it takes an hour to arrive. I've had crypto take 24 hours to arrive before. And that is purely because of network congestion. And that's why you get a fluctuation in the gas fees. When the network is quiet, the gas fees are low because the demand isn't there. But when the network is busy, the demand for processing and the demand of the node attention is higher. So that pushes up the gas fee. And that's what happened. All of these transactions got backed up in the transaction pool. And that pushed up the gas fee. Over the course of the next 24 to 48 hours, each of those transactions processed and were added to the blockchain. So that's what happened on the day. Now, Shavez didn't anticipate that. There were other things that he thought might happen, but he didn't anticipate there being a problem here because Polygon is a huge blockchain that processes millions of transactions per minute. So this wasn't expected. Okay, now the roadmap. So the roadmap is this. Right now, we're operating on the Polygon chain, okay? And we have one transaction. Within the next week or so, Shavez plans to add Arbitrum. That will give us 2 transactions, and it will allow him to map the networks. So then he will be able to add, stop drawing on the screen, please. That will allow him to add another transaction onto Polygon. Then we'll add base. And that will allow him to add a transaction here, a transaction here, and a transaction here. Maybe not immediately, because he'll have to analyze and map. But then they'll add Avalanche. So that'll add one transaction here, one transaction here, one transaction here, one transaction here. Then they'll add maybe Ethereum. So that'll be one here, one here, one here, one here, one here. So by the time, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So by the time we add the next 5 networks, the goal is that overall, everybody will have at least 100 transactions each, which will bring everybody profits of $50 to $100 a day. Now, along this journey, the AI is learning. Okay? The AI is looking at all the trades, every single trade that you do. The AI is learning. So as we move along the roadmap, the AI will begin to recognize higher and higher trades. And eventually it will begin to bring trades of a higher profit. The average at the moment is probably around 40 cents, maybe 50 cents. But in time, as the AI learns, it will start to bring trades of maybe $1, maybe even $2 or $3. And every now and again, you may even get a big one where you'll get a $10 trade or $100 trade or even $1,000 trade. Who knows? This is a learning experience for everybody because this has never existed before. Shavez has created something that has never, ever existed, and in all likelihood would never have existed. Because how many people would have built this and released it to anybody other than their rich mates? It would have been sold to the banks. It would have been sold to the trading houses. It wouldn't have been sold to you, to me, the average person. This would have all gone to the banks to make the rich people richer. But Shavez is bringing this technology to us. Whilst I understand it's frustrating, of course, Shavez is understanding that it's frustrating. It's frustrating for him too. He spent millions of dollars and now there's no sales. It's costing millions of dollars. So now it is just about, have I spelt that right? Was that E? Patience and trust. Shavez has not let us down before. He has always delivered. It may have always been late, but he always delivered. The blockchain that he delivered in October wasn't ready for 8 more months, but he put his team to work and he brought it to us in 1 month. And we will all benefit from BTCC in the future. So that's the roadmap. That's how the roadmap's going to work. And that's the goal. So it all boils down to you guys. You know, we can't control the things that we can't control. We have to feel, we have to understand, just like anything, it's trial and error. When your car breaks down and you take it to the mechanic and you say, my car's broken down, and they say, what's wrong with it? And you'll say, well, this is what it does. Why is that happening? And they'll say, I don't know until I have a look. Because it could be one of any different, it could be one of 10 different things that's causing the problem. So they have to investigate, they have to search, find what the problem is, and then fix that problem. And when you fix that problem, that might reveal another problem. You just don't know. But I am up to here with Shavez. I am backing him 100% because I know that he's going to deliver an incredible product that we will all be earning from for years to come. As long as arbitrage trading exists, Boomerang will exist. And that will be bringing in money into our MetaMask wallets every day, every week. And we'll have a card to spend it on that we can earn rewards from, that we can give and sell to other people to earn affiliate income. So look, this is still a very young company. We only really launched in October. Everything prior to October doesn't really exist. It doesn't matter. It's irrelevant. But where we are now is what's important. This is still a young company. And it's only really been since the introduction of Boomerang that this company has exploded in growth. So in the background, the company's trying to put together a more corporate structure to make it more professional, to streamline the way that we operate so that you can bring people from all walks of life, be it big business or be it from the house next door. Because everybody should be proud to introduce somebody to this ecosystem. There is no one else out there. All of the companies you've all been in, where are they all now? None of them gave a shit about what you. None of them cared that you lost money. None of them cared that they closed down and ran away with your money. None of them made an effort to repay your money. None of them fulfilled the promises that they made. Shavez will. Okay. Let's call it there. If there's any other questions, I'll take those now. Otherwise, let's call it there. No questions? All right. Thank you, everybody, for coming along. I will arrange another one of these in the next couple of days. And yeah, we'll get some answers, get some questions asked, and maybe some more focused answers. Okay, thanks, everybody. Bye-bye.
Thank you, Joe. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Thank you, Sir Joe.
Thanks, Joe.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.